Okay, this is problem number 4. Our task is to evaluate this 4x4 determinant. We can't use rule of Saris, that only works on 3x3s. It says to use by minors and cofactors, and there's a hint. Look at the second row. All of these zeros in here are going to be a huge help to us, right? So we're going to have 0 times its minor. Now, we don't care about that, right? The minor that would associate with 0, if we wanted to, let's see, we would wipe out this row and this column, and you'd see these 9 elements here. So if I wanted to actually write this out, I don't know that I have to because I'm multiplying times 0. Okay, the elements would be 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, and negative 2, 2. But we don't have to work that out because we're going to be multiplying times 0 anyway. So that whole thing is just out of there. That's gone. Same thing with this one. That minor is going to be gone. Same thing with this one. That minor is going to be gone. So it's really just the 2 that we have to focus on. So let's see. This is going to be 2 times negative 1 raised to a power. Remember, we can use our checkerboard pattern, or we can just check here. This 2 is in the second row, and it's the third column. 2 plus 3 is 5. Negative 1 to the 5th is a negative 1. So this is just going to work out to be a negative 2 times its minor determinant. So let's see what its minor determinant will be. Here I'll actually go ahead and cross out the numbers that are in this row and this column. So we're expanding about this element. We're going to cross out this row and this column, and there's our minor determinant there. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 0, and 4 minus 2, 2. Okay, so if we can figure out this minor determinant, then we're good. We could use rule of Saris on this if we wanted to, just the little 3x3. We do have to remember to multiply by negative 2 at the end. I'm going to actually go ahead and expand this about the second row. Well, let's do the third column. It doesn't matter whether we use the second row. It doesn't matter whether we use any row or any column. We're going to get the same answer. But I'll use that third column. Again, I like that because there's a 0 there. Okay, so this is going to be negative 2 times. Now we're using this column, so that's 1 times its little minor determinant. Cross out that, cross out that. I see 3, 2, 4, negative 2. Using my checkerboard pattern, notice that plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. I'm using this column here, so there's a plus, and then there's a minus, but who cares? We don't care about that, right? Because you're multiplying by 0. And so we come down here, we have a plus 2 times its little minor. Let's see, so we're looking at that. We cross off this row, this column. I just see these guys up here, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. And that's it, right? So let's see, we can wipe that out. That's 0 times, don't care about that. We just need this little 2 by 2, negative 6, and that's 8. We're subtracting negative 6. Take away 8 is negative 14. Negative 14. And here we have, here we have 2 and 6. We're subtracting. 2 take away 6 is negative 4. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So those were our little minors there. And let's see. Negative 14 take away negative 8 is negative 22. So negative 2 times negative 22 is 44. And that's the value of this original 4x4 determinant. It'd be interesting to go ahead and check that on the calculator if you wanted to. This was a non-calculator problem, but just to convince yourself that this does work, that would be legit. The other thing you could do if you wanted to was to expand by any row and any column. And you know, just to show that this doesn't hurt, we can do this with the first row, just for kicks and jiggles. So we have 1 times a 3 by 3, and that would be, this is a 2 here, that would be 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0, negative 2, 2, 2. And then we'd have -2. Again, I'm doing the plus minus sign idea, right? So -2 times its minor. So wipe that out, and we'd have 0, 0. Sorry, wipe that out. We have 0, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, and then 3, 1, 0, and then 4, 2, 2. Okay, and then we jump one more. So now this is a +2 times its minor. Wipe out that. I got a bunch of zeros there. That's just going to be a 0 when we expand about that one. And then 3, 2, 0. And then 4, -2, 2. And the last guy would be 1. That would be a -1. Again, this plus, minus comes from here. And its little minor would be over here in the lower left-hand corner. And that would be a pair of zeros with a 2, 0, 0, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 4, -2, 2. Okay, and if we work all this out, we should get the same answers we got before. Let's see. For this one, I'll just expand about this first row. So this is going to be -2 times its little 2 by 2. So this -2 would come from there, right? -2. And its little 2 by 2 would be 2, 0, -2, 2. For this one, I'll expand about this guy again. So that's going to be the 3, 0, 4, 2, just wiping out that row and that column. This one, if I just expand about the first row, I get 0, so there's no problem there. And this one, I'm going to get -1, and I'll expand about that. -1, I'll expand about that element there. So this -1 is here. This is going to be, let's see, plus minus plus. That's a +2 times this little minor, which would be 3, 2, 4, -2. Okay? So if we can work that out, we should be good. I lost, this was 1 times this guy. This is -2 times, and I said we would be expanding about that, which is -2 times its minor. Thank you, Joe. So 3, 0, 4, 2. This one is 2 times 0, it doesn't matter. And this one is -1 from here, and then expanding about that, which is 2 and its minor. Okay, so if we can get these guys figured out, we should get the same answer. A whole lot easier just to use that second row, but you know, what the heck. So this is 4 minus 0, so this is -8. This is going to be 6 minus 0, so 6 minus 2 is -12 times another -2 is plus 24. And this is going to be -6, right? -6, and this is 8. So let's see, -6 minus 8 is -14 times 2 is -28, so plus 28. Right? So we add all these together. What do we get? We get 52, take away 8 is 44. Okay, so same answer as we got before. Certainly I would have done it just with that second row because you get it immediately. Okay, long problem.